My name is David Lee. I'm originally from Honolulu, Hawaii. I was born and raised there. Lived there for most of my life. What brought me to Las Vegas? Previously, I told you I was living in Hawaii. I was born and raised there. I eventually moved to Colorado Springs, where my wife, she was stationed at. Then she had to get deployed. When she got deployed, she told me that I could move to Vegas, where her parents are, and just live in their house. And so that's what I did. I moved in with my in-laws, and I went to school. I went to school for film and television. Got 3 years later, graduated, and been here since. My fitness journey has been somewhat of like a yo-yo effect in my life, meaning, well, I started really young. I remember I was in the 8th grade, and we had this thing called a May Day program, okay? It's where the classes in the school, they get together and they do a hula dance and present it to the entire school. And so my classmates at the time were like, they were like, hey, we gotta take our shirts off. Let's get buff, and I was not part of this conversation, but I heard it. I heard it in amongst a group of people I thought were my friends, and wasn't invited, but I heard it, and I decided, you know what? Yeah, let's get buff. And I heard them say, I'm gonna do push-ups, I'm gonna do sit-ups, I'm gonna lift weights and stuff, and I was like, these are good ideas. I'll do that too. Come to the actual program, the actual performance day. I was the only one that did it. I was the only one that did the push-ups, did the sit-ups, and did the weightlifting. So I was the only 13, 12-year-old with pecs, doing the hula. And that was weird. And then I just continued working out, doing fitness in high school. Did karate. I did karate. I was a dancer. I did hip hop street dance. I taught hip hop street dance at 24 Hour Fitness. And then I started this thing with Beachbody. Beachbody. Have you heard of P90X?
Yeah.
Yeah. I became a coach with Beachbody, and that's when I really started to hone in on my fitness. I started doing the workouts, started eating better, and I got really good results too. Then came a new program like Insanity. I did that one as well, and I came down from 170 pounds all the way to 135. So that was quite a bit of weight I cut from my life. And then I moved to Colorado, and what happened in Colorado, I lost my team that I was doing Beachbody with, and I basically just stopped working out. And so I gained the weight back. And it was not pretty. I gained the weight back. I was a comedian too at the time, and I started performing, and when you're a comedian, you don't really get to eat the healthiest things, because the times that we perform are late nights, and after the shows we get hungry, and at past 10 o'clock there's nowhere really to eat that's healthy. So we would eat like fast food or whatever, or eat out. That's stuff that's not that great.
Other than that, I like going to the gym. I know some of you guys like going to the gym. There's always that one buff and tough dude at the gym. He's squatting his reps. He's like, 8, 9, 10. Hey, Dan, how's Bible study?
When I graduated from the Art Institute, I was given this job here at the TV station to produce a show, and it's this show Made in Vegas, and it was cool because it focused on fitness, it focused on health and fitness. I got to talk to people that were passionate about health and fitness, and then I met this guy named Michael Haley, the creator of the Haley Method. He became my trainer and helped me reach my goals. And the goal was the goal was to have done a bodybuilding show for this show Made in Vegas, because I thought to myself, what can I do for the show? I know, I'll do a bodybuilding show and I'll talk about it during the show. So I did. I needed a trainer, found Michael, and that's when it all began. What was the reason I started working out? I don't know, it's just something I wanted to, it's just something different.
I've pretty much been working out, like being active, physically active since I was a kid. I got up to 176 pounds and I was starting to look like not even me. My one motivation, and this is for real, I'm not joking, my mom motivates me to work out. One thing she said was, David, you're so fat. That was the driving force to get in shape again. I would eat everything from L&L to McDonald's to Jack in the Box, Taco Bell, Burger King. Anything that was quick and cheap, that's what I would eat. I still eat like a regular person, but I'm also responsible with my diet because you can't outwork an unhealthy diet. You have to be able to moderate. In the workouts, a lot of it has to do with resistance training, like when I'm doing push-ups. It's amazing, like when I'm on the ground and I'm pushing up and I feel that burn, I know I'm doing something right. When I do pull-ups, I'm pulling up on the front of my house, and that just seems to do the job. All you need to do really is just pull myself up. You don't really need all this fancy equipment. At the end of the workout, my shirt isn't drenched in water, in sweat, where I can just wring it out at the end of the workout, then I know I'm not doing it right.
It's important to work out just to be healthy. Health is the #1 thing in anyone's lives. Without your health, you can't do anything. You can have lots of money, but if you're not healthy, you can't do what it takes to make that money.
You can only take it one day at a time. I can only look forward to what's going to happen tomorrow to see how much better my life is going to be. You're not going to see a change overnight. It's a gradual change. Maybe you're going to lose like a pound here, maybe another pound next week and another pound there. But if you take all those pounds and put them together, you'll see that change. And you just got to keep on going because tomorrow's a better day. Tomorrow's going to be a better day.
People come up to me, they're like, David, you're Filipino, do you have a karaoke machine? I get so mad, because I do.
I've been a comedian for 10 years, 10, 11 years or whatever. And my life hasn't been, you know, as a comedian, when you're a comic, you focus on your pain in your life. And that's all you do. You focus on the pain so you can talk about it, get some laughter, and that's all you focus on. And when you focus on pain and negativity or whatever, that's all you know. That's what surrounds your world, and that affects your soul. It affects your life, and it affects the way you look at things. But when I started fitness, when I started improving my fitness, my overall health and fitness, I started feeling good about my body. I started feeling good about myself. I started feeling healthier, lighter, happier. So yeah, have I been consistent? No, I haven't.
What happened?
What happened? Well, from the time I left Hawaii, you know, when I lost the 30 pounds or whatever, my weight went back up. Then I started working out again. My weight went down. But then I started touring. I started going on tour. Weight went back up again. Moved to Vegas. I was like, oh, I'm in Vegas. I'm doing shows. I'm doing these shows. Weight went back down. But then I started going to school. You know, when you go to school, when you go to college, you know, that freshman 100 you get. Some people call it freshman 10, freshman 15. I gained like a freshman 30. And I got pretty heavy. And you can see it. You can see that in some of the films that I've done, how much weight I've gained, how much weight I had on me compared to most recently.
I was actually I was watching on the what is that, the Karate Kid. You ever seen the new Karate Kid with Jackie Chan? Okay, let's try this again. There was a movie that came out in the 80s. It's called The Karate Kid. Have you seen that movie? All right. Wax off, wax on. That's a move, right? You can block. The new one, Jackie Chan's in it, teaches you to fight with your clothes. Jacket on, jacket off. I'm like, no, bruh. If I'm gonna fight, I'm not going to jacket off. Can you imagine? I'm in a fight, Jackie Chan's on the side yelling, David! Jacket off! Jacket off now! No! My mom's here! Crazy!
How did I get back on track? I was given this job here at the TV station, and I created this show called Made in Vegas.
Vegas. Sin City. Am I gonna poison my body, or am I gonna make it stronger? By night, it's my playground, but by day, it's my gym. You see a mall, I see an obstacle course. This is my show on fitness. It's made for fun, made for you, made in Vegas.
And I thought to myself, why don't for the show I do a bodybuilding contest? That'd be cool if I did a bodybuilding contest. So I had to research some information. What do I need? Basically, I just needed a trainer. So I found a trainer, and he's putting me back on track. I found a trainer. His name is Michael Haley. He's the creator of the Haley method, and he's shown me exactly how to get to the physique I have today. And I'm really grateful for him because because of him, I was inspired by my own results that I wanted to share with other people. Why did I become a trainer? That is a loaded question. I became a trainer because I thought after I saw my own results, I thought to myself, like, wow, if I can do this, anybody can do it. They just need to know how. And a lot of people, like myself, don't know how. And once I learned how to do it, I was like, hey, you know what? Maybe I can show other people how to do it themselves. Personally, fitness has affected me in a way that I've gained a lot of knowledge. I've gained a lot of friends through fitness. Not so much that I didn't have friends before, but I've gained like a support system in the industry. Again, going back to my trainer, Michael Haley, he owns Platinum Physiques, the bodybuilding team that I am a part of. And the team is such a great support system. You know, I've made a lot of good friends there. You know, there's so many to name, you know, but it's been great so far, and I'm happy. And you know, so to answer your question, fitness personally has made me happier. How has fitness affected my life professionally? I can honestly say I have a better work ethic. I think that because I've gained the discipline to push myself farther than I normally would, I think I can do that in other areas of my life, like putting out a television program or helping other people professionally in their fitness journeys as well. And it's been good. What's next is I'm producing a documentary called The Platinum Physique, as well as I'm doing another bodybuilding contest. I've done 2 already, and both shows I was in the category of men's physique. Those are the guys that wear board shorts, and you know they're on stage for maybe 15 seconds at a time. This next category I'm going to is called classic physique. And classic physique means that I would be slightly bigger and my shorts would be slightly smaller. It would be like boy shorts, you know, like the kind cheerleaders wear under their skirts, which is perfect because I used to be a cheerleader, and I don't know how that relates, but that's what they wore, and that's what I'm gonna wear. And this competition is gonna be a little bit more intense because my first show, I was brand new. I kicked my butt, and I took 5th place. The second show, I'm not sure I kicked my butt hard enough because I did not place. I still learned a valuable lesson though, to kick my butt hard. And so this next show, I'm not going to take any chances. I'm not going to do any cheat meals or small little treats here and there, because that's, sorry Michael, because that's what I did. I had a few small cheats here and there, and when I say a few, I meant not a few. So I kind of, it took me a little while to lean out. And when I say lean out, I mean it took me a while to burn the fat and to come down to at least 7 or 8% body fat. So that's what's next. Doing the contest.
I want to know how dieting affects everything, and I'm starting to see how dieting affects the body. I used to think that dieting was contrary to what my goals were as far as getting big and ripped. And I was like, man, I don't want to diet. That means I'm going to lose weight. I'm going to lose mass. I'm not going to reach my goals if I stop eating as much as I do. You're supposed to eat, but little did I know there's a science to this. And my trainer was gracious to share some of that information with me. And so also a deeper appreciation for the industry. I want to know what it's like to be on that stage. I've done a few other stages. I've sang, I've danced, I've done stand-up comedy. Now I want to know what it's like to stand in front of a crowd with just shorts on and flex. Flex, flex. Wah, wah. Like that. I want to flex like that. Lifting is great, but if you're not eating the proper foods in the proper portions, then what are you doing it for? What is the point? So having a trainer and doing all kinds of research online, understanding the body, understanding my body and how it works and how things affect other things, I'm really starting to learn a lot. I did a shoot with Ben, and I saw that my body, my midsection needed work, so I did more work on that, and I came back the following month to show what I've done in the last month, and I started to see that, okay, cool, there's been improvement in my midsection. Now I gotta work on my lower abdomen as well as my back, because my back in the first shoot didn't have anything. I had a fat back. You ever had a fat back? You ever look good in the front and fat in the back? How is that even possible? How can you look like BAM and then bleh in the back? That's weird. Not doing it just for pictures, okay? That's part of it, but I'm doing it it's on my bucket list. It's on my bucket list. It's something I've always wanted to do. I don't even know why I'm doing it. This is like the hardest thing ever. This is like, this is hard. This is not easy. You have to diet. You have to work out. Like I'm working out 6 days a week, and I have a trainer. I have a trainer who beats me. He doesn't really beat me, but he kicks my butt every single time we train, and I don't know how long I can do that. Sometimes my friends, the comedians, they want to drink or they want to go out and eat after a show, and I'm like, I don't know. I know I'm gonna have to work harder if I do, and I don't really want to work that hard, even though I'm already doing it. I'm just working harder. Who wants to work that hard? It's too hard to work that hard. Hey, what's up? My name is David Lee, and you're watching Made in Vegas. That's my nose, picking my nose. I'm picking my own Who knows? After the show, after the last show I did, myself and my friends that I competed with, Layla Diaz and Jessica Martinez, we went to Grimaldi's Pizza, and we each had a pie of our own, and a few other people joined us as well. So it wasn't really our own pie, but it was 3 pizzas. They were huge. They were huge pies, and and there was snacks, you know, that Jessica made, and they were awesome. They were delicious, and you know, it was like Christmas. It was like Christmas in April, and it was delicious. So, but you know, it was. The next day was instant regret. I'll just tell you that. Not regretting that I ate it, because I had a great time eating it. I had a great time celebrating with my friends. But regret meaning I sat on the toilet most of the day the next day. And I spent my day then running back and forth to the toilet. It was not fun. How do I feel about cheat meals now? Well, I like to think that I'm allowed 1 a week, because, you know, because I'll go crazy if I don't have a one cheat meal a week. And to keep me accountable, I have a friend of mine that's keeping me accountable by reporting to them if I do have a cheat meal outside of the one that I'm allowed. I have to do something embarrassing. I have not done something embarrassing yet, but I have dished out embarrassing scenarios for them, so they did it. But like, you know, it's right now, even with if I didn't have my accountability partner, if I didn't have that, I still wouldn't eat junk food, only because I'm programmed to eat the cleaner foods. And like I said, if I eat junk food, like if I eat a burger, one time I had a burger. I had a burger from Jack in the Box, like a sourdough Jack, and all night long I was farting in bed. I don't mean to gross you out or anything, but I was farting in my sleep. I didn't know I was farting in my sleep. My wife did. She had Febreze next to her when I woke up. I was like, what is the Febreze for? You were farting all night last night. I sprayed your butt. You sprayed my butt? So, you know, if people wanted to follow my journey, or they wanted fitness advice, they could follow me on Facebook or Instagram. That's DLeeFit, DLEEFIT. And follow me there. Ask me questions. I'm happy to help.